Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Boss Lady Bloom's RBT Exam Tutoring. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for sending me your emails. I got a very interesting email here recently that told me, hey girl, we really enjoy your videos, but I need you to get back to making videos about the task list. So that's where I am today. I actually have to give one shout out. I always say that wrong. I want to give a shout out for the person who made me this really gorgeous shirt. It says, this is what a sexy BCABA looks like. So thank you for that. I love it. And of course, I'm going to wear it because I appreciate little things like that. So moving on, don't want to not go over the task list. Don't want to get those kind of emails unless you're telling me a question, unless you're telling me, hey, let's get this thing started. So here we are. Discontinuous measurement is A3 on the RBT task list. And when you were taking data for continuous measurement, you took data continuously. It was always, you didn't stop. There was no break in between. With discontinuous measurement, you're taking data at certain times. So it's not continuous, it's discontinuous. So there's partial interval, whole interval, and then momentary time sampling. I have my notes here, so you'll see me looking down at my notes simply because I want, this person asked for specific definitions, and I want to give specific definitions that come straight from the Cooper. I don't want to guess or give you my jargon or terms that I would use, which are sometimes helpful for people to remember. So with partial intervals, you're going to record if the behavior that you're documenting happened at least one time during that certain time interval. So if you're doing taking measurement for 4 minutes, does the behavior happen at least one time in that 4 minutes? You set a timer for 4 minutes. The target behavior is screaming. They scream at minute 2 minutes. They scream. They don't scream the rest of the time, but they scream during that 4 minutes. You document it. That's partial interval. Did they have that target behavior at least one time during that time interval? Okay. Whole interval. You are measuring the entire time that something happens. One of the things I like to explain on whole interval is always going to be shorter than partial intervals. Because if you're documenting or you're taking data on someone screaming, there's no way I can scream for 4 minutes without taking a breath. Well, maybe some people can, but I can't. So taking data, did I scream for 15 minutes? I'm sorry, not 15 minutes. Did I scream for 15 seconds? I could probably scream for 15 seconds. And then I stop and take a breath. And then I go back to screaming. Did I scream that whole 15 seconds? Yes. Did I scream for that whole 4 minutes? No. So you're taking whole intervals, which are generally shorter time spans than when you're taking partial interval. That makes sense? If not, give me a comment or send me an email asking for more explanation, okay, or another example. The last one we're going to talk about is momentary time sampling. So you're taking data for a behavior for 5 minutes. This is an example. Does that behavior occur at that moment in time when that time interval ends? Does it happen at the end, in that moment at the end of the time? Momentary time sampling. Does it happen at the end? This is used mostly in classrooms. So if you're taking momentary time sampling, did the behavior happen at the end of the class? So, or at the end of that 45 minutes or however long the classes are being held, okay? So just to recap, partial intervals recording, you're taking data if it happened at least once within a time interval. Whole intervals, did it happen the entire time? Did I scream for 15 whole seconds? Did I hit somebody continuously for uh, 20 seconds? And momentary time sampling is the last one. Did it happen at the end of a time interval? That is discontinuous measurement. That is A3 on the RBT task list. If you have any questions about anything that we went over today in this video about discontinuous measurement, please send me an email. Please leave it in the comments. I will definitely respond. Thank you again for my t-shirt. I absolutely love it. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for comment. This is how I can keep giving you these videos. So if you would like to book a tutorial session and talk with me one-on-one and learn some definitions and vocabulary and keywords and tutorials over the RBT task list, make sure to send me an email at bossladyblooms@gmail.com and I will definitely respond. We have some openings this upcoming week, so give me an email. Thank you again for subscribing, for liking, and commenting.